What is up, guys? My name is Chris and this is another video review with Homes in 5, and today we're going to take a look at the new PlayStation 4 official firmware 2.00, codename Masamune. So this has been out for I think around about probably like 5 or 6 hours since I've been home. Right now it's just after 12 o'clock in the morning on the 29th of October. So technically this came out yesterday. And what I'm going to do today is go through the firmware and just give you a full rundown of what the main features are that have come in the firmware update, and I guess how they all function. Now, I'll clarify one thing quickly. I can't actually demonstrate the YouTube application. When I go to TV and video and go down, YouTube is there, but when I try to choose it, I need to enable my HDCP. Now, the issue there with high definition content protection is that when I turn that back on, I can't record my PS4, and I'm in a bit of a pickle there. So if you really want to see me demonstrate the YouTube application, drop a comment, and if there's enough people that say they want to see it, I will film my actual monitor with a camera and demonstrate it for you, which won't look that good, to be honest. But yeah, we're going to go through the app right now, or the update, sorry, all the changes and features. First point of call, or the first thing I'll jump onto, is SharePlay. So pushing that share button now on the top left corner will give you the option for Start SharePlay. Now if we pick that, it'll give you a quick rundown as to how it all works. I can tell you that this will only work for 1 hour at a time when you're doing these sessions, and both of you must have PlayStation Plus to be able to take advantage of the feature now. I can understand kind of the PlayStation Plus thing for multiplayer. It is in their terms and conditions when you buy the PS4, so I wasn't surprised when they said you need a PlayStation Plus because it is a multiplayer online experience. But once you press OK and get past that, it'll tell you that a private party is going to be created. When I press OK, the audio will probably dull down a little bit. There it goes. And then it will prompt me to invite somebody to that party, but I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to demonstrate this on the spot. Another thing, if you'd like to see it really bad, if you really want to see me demonstrate SharePlay, I'll do another video of that. Drop a comment for that too if you really want. A few small changes have been made to the party screen as well, mainly that there's SharePlay, which you can manage, and then party settings. You can adjust your mix and video quality for SharePlay. If you're in Australia, pick standard. It'd be good if they had a low option because our internet sucks. But otherwise, pick standard or high for the quality that's being shared between you and your partner. We'll go back here though, and I will leave the party of one because being in a party by myself is lonely and useless. We'll jump out of that there. And the next thing we're going to move on to is our themes. So if we jump back to our main screen and go to settings, if you scroll down in this list here, you'll now see the themes option. Now, right now on the PlayStation Store, there's no extra themes you can actually download per se. But if you jump into this tab here, you can actually check all the different colors. I'm not going to try and attempt to read all these out because I'm colorblind, but whatever you guys see and what those colors are, they're the ones that you get to pick from. So pretty cool that you get to do all that. I remember back in my PS3 days, I really wanted a black wave or like a black and gray kind of wave. And now it's there, and I actually don't care because I really like the blue now. I'm just so used to the PlayStation blue theme, and I really like it. We'll jump out of that. Expect some more themes to come along with that later on the PlayStation Store. The same with the PS Vita, now that that's got themes on there, and PlayStation TV. Some updates as well. Touching quickly back on the share button or the share option. Some updates have been made to broadcasting, which is pretty cool. So you can change a little bit more around. I'm not going to go into too extensive detail about broadcasting just because it's well, it's not something I can actually read right now because I'm not going to broadcast in the middle of this video. But to sum it all up, broadcasting has been improved. You can check out the full details for that. The link for the actual update details will be in the description below, so you can read stuff there as well. And next point, we'll be talking about the content area, which is this main piece here. And you'll notice that I only have, minus the USB music player, I've got 15 different tabs along here, or 15 different items. Now, what this will do is if you go to your settings and down to system, you will actually see a limit number of content items on home screen. So you can now limit that to 15 items on the home screen. If you untick that and go back, if it'll let me go back, there we go. Now I'll have my full list of content on the PlayStation. But if I go back and then tick that again, it'll limit everything, and your 15 most recent items will be shown on your main screen, which is a great little feature, and it makes the home screen all the more tidy. I think it's a really good option to have that there, and I'm really happy that everything is a bit more organized and quick to access in that sense. Next thing we'll touch on, and I've kind of been dancing around at this video, is the USB music player. Now, I've seen some feedback from people saying that this was difficult to get to work, and there is a reason for that. I'll tell you right now, like off the top of my head, that you do need to have a you need to have a music folder inside of the USB stick. To understand that fully, there's going to be an annotation over this box for the music player right now. Click on that annotation if you don't know how to make this work. And I have a video tutorial telling you how to use the USB music player and how to get it to work on your PS4. So hit that up and I'll run you through all of that. But yeah, it works really well. So once we start up the music player, you'll see I've got a band's song here. There's a local band called Castles. Quality music, people that I'm friends with, and music that I very much enjoy. But that's on my PS4 right now, and if I just go previous and start the track over again, I can just press play and yeah, the option is there to play your music now with everything in the background. So you've got your play button just there, play pause. You've got your shuffle, repeat, repeat one, repeat all options, and your volume control when you're in game or I guess just anywhere within the PlayStation 4 you can control this. Something else that is pretty cool, aside from, or we've got the L1 and L2, R1, R2 to navigate your music. But if we go back to the main screen and press and hold the PS button, you actually get the USB music player as an extra tile down in the PS home screen. So if you jump into that, you can control your volume with your left and right buttons, and then you can control the tracks with L1 and R1, and play pause with the X button. So having that there and being able to listen to music in game is a big benefit, and something that the PlayStation 3 lacked severely, unfortunately, due to the fact that it had a Blu-ray drive. Apparently that took up more RAM or storage for the PS3. I don't understand, but I didn't like that we couldn't do it, and now we can, which is awesome. We'll go back, and this is going to be a little bit different to demonstrate because the voice controls are probably going to freak out when I do it, but when we go here, all commands. So you'll see here now that there's a lot more commands on the actual screen that you can use. Now previously there was a lot less, but now you can use things like start party, start messages, start profile, start trophies, start settings, start... Oh, what did I... Oh, I didn't do it. Sorry, I thought it was going to start something when I read those out. PlayStation. PlayStation. Start trophies. Yeah, there you go. Stuff like that, which is pretty cool. Having the extra voice options is pretty sweet, although I really, really want the option to walk into my room and say PlayStation on or Xbox on. Please don't be listening, Xbox. Oh, good, it wasn't. Sweet. And we'll move on to the next point, but the voice controls have been improved, which is very cool. The second last point that we'll talk about is back in our system settings. We'll jump in there and just go down, and in our power save settings, we now have the option to choose functions available in rest mode. That option was there before, sorry, but an extra point is there where you can change how long your USB power supply will be there for. So I can't imagine the PS4 controllers taking longer than 3 hours to recharge. So basically what you can do is when you put your PS4 into sleep or rest mode, your USB ports will have power for 3 hours and then they will shut off or disconnect that power. So you can leave your controllers charging, and when they're fully charged, it will shut itself off. Great little feature, good way to reduce some energy in your power bill. And it's nice to see that kind of thought being put into the PlayStation 4 and making sure that it works that well. And we'll back out of all that. But that's just about everything to do with the actual update to the software right now. The last thing, which I can't really show because it doesn't seem to be updating right now, since this has only been out very recently, but what the What's New page will now do is actually recommend friends to you, or say like players that you may know. Now, right now I can only see people who have made friends or games that they've played and stuff, but later on it will also suggest people that you might know, which is really cool. Being able to have mutual friends suggested to you and possibly expanding your multiplayer experience with new friends. It's a good way to make the PlayStation more social in that sense, and I like that they've done that. But that is my full overhaul of the entire firmware. I know this video has been somewhat long, to an extent, I guess, but I hope that you guys have liked the video. I hope you enjoyed my run through of the whole thing. If you have any thoughts, opinions, comments, feel free to leave them all down in the comment section below. I'd like to hear what you guys think about the firmware update yourself. I'm always open to hearing about what you guys have to say. And yeah, if you want either of those videos for YouTube or for the share play option at all, then drop a comment as well, and I'll see what I can do to help you guys out. Hope you guys liked the review, and once again, check out the USB music player how-to video I made if you're really stuck on how to get that to work, and I can help you out with that too. Until the next video, I hope you liked the review, and as always, this has been another video with Homes5. Comment, rate, subscribe, do all the cool stuff, and feel free to check out everything Homes5 down in the description below. And feel free to add me on PSN if you like. That is my PlayStation Network profile if you really want to play some games with me. Until the next video, this has been another video with Homes of 5. Video, Homes of 5. Bye, bye, bye. Oh, bye-bye.